Welcome to the show where the pixels pay rent. We're flipping fake homes, yeah, the block got spent. It's your boys in the booth, no hype, no plea, just plots, hot takes, and it's meant to be. I'm stacking tiles while I coo in the chat. Virtual turf, but my game's all that. Puppets got the mic, I got the key. We don't sell dreams, we mint them, see?
Is it that time again?
It is.
Wow, I've been waiting for this, Pigeon. How you doing?
I am doing good. I am stressed as all can be, though.
Oh, my golly. Why are you stressed? I know, but I'll play along.
Wars. This is just driving me.
War is hell. My golly. I don't know. Anybody out there that's playing, that's involved in this Sparklet PVE. Oh.
I will say, I called it. I said we weren't going to have the regular wars. We were going to probably have a PVE, and that's exactly what happened.
You called it.
So,
and that's what's going on. But we have been up since this morning fighting.
Yes. I think we'll be all the way up until tomorrow morning fighting. If it goes anything like the last one, I'm going to be brewing some pots of coffee, staying up all night, looking for those drones and attacking.
Cheers. Yep. Got the extra large brand new going, ready to fight those wars. But we got a show in the middle of the wars. So let's, we don't have wars going on right now. We've got the Mint to Be show.
Yes. It's going to kill me sitting here not wanting to participate.
I want to move my cannons.
We're going to try to make this as quick as possible for y'all so y'all can get back to it. If you are here watching or listening, we appreciate you in here because we know you could be out there fighting that battle.
Earning those sparklets from this war.
Let's start off by thanking the people who were here last week and here now. We have a Discord giveaway.
Let's do it.
So if we said last week, joining our Discord, which you should be able to find our Discord link in the description of this video. We do have our prize giveaway over there. If you put your name in, you only got to put your name in once because this is going to be an ongoing thing. We're just building. So those who got in early had a better chance, and we're ready to give away some Uppies to start this show.
That's right. We're ready to give away 10K, and you don't have to put your name in more than once, like he said, but also leave it in. You don't even have to be here for the show. We'll spin it next week, even if you don't join us.
All right. Let's see who's getting 10K. It's Cuddybo.
Cuddybo, congratulations. 10K. Thank you for signing up. It's just that easy, guys. Drop your name, your in-game name in our Discord.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Let's see.
War Pigeon. You know what I mean?
War. It's really driving me. It really is.
That dang robot. Those drones, they just weren't falling.
And you know what else is about driving?
What's that?
Transportation.
That's right. Let's get into it.
We had transportation given to us for Uppies, stating that the more cars you have in your areas, the more you can attract them. So they released the sale for cars, which we're going to get into in a little bit.
Yep.
In that, they said that semi-trucks with trailers will be coming soon.
Wait, what did you say there?
Trailers will be coming soon.
Ooh. I like the
sound
of that.
I'm wondering how that's going to work. Are we going to have to burn our semi to get another one? Because if they create the trailer and the semi, how are they going to combine those two NFTs to make one? Who knows? They also said cargo capacity is going to be a big thing. So vans, trucks, other things like that will probably score a little higher than, let's say, a 1R because it can't carry as much.
Right.
They even said private planes are going to affect your influence score on Uppies.
Right.
So if you don't have cars, get out there and get them. And I'm going to talk about this sale that they had. $79. They had 500. It's not really a bundle, but they had 500 chances at this lottery to get a 1, T, or a 4, an E, or rare, or base. And sat until the point where they just took them out. We need to go back to just sell us the cars. Let's get back to, hey, you want a 1R? It's $250, and you get what you pay for. You'd probably sell a lot more cars knowing what you're getting instead of a gamble at what you get.
Right.
I mean, would you have bought some cars if you would have known what you were getting?
Let's see. If I could have gotten 1R, yeah. First set price, absolutely. Like you said, like they first did. I did partake in that a while ago. Yeah, I don't really like the gambling aspects. I don't know if I'm alone with that, but I like to know that whatever I'm putting down is going to be worth something as I go forward a bit, at least a little. You know, you did mention that I think we were talking about weren't some of these selling under the price at one point?
Yes, the the 4s definitely are under the $80 that you paid for this bundle, which made it not as good for people, and people hesitant to be able to buy these cars because they didn't want to get something that they paid that had a value less than what they paid.
Yeah, right.
But if you don't have your cars, get your cars. Carts will not count. Only cars that you are able to travel from city to city. Get them in your hoods. Get them ready for Uppies. I'm still fingers crossed. They keep talking about buses. I want a bus. I want a bus.
I want a bus too. I'm hoping that they come out with some buses, some transportation buses, some cute little different colored buses. I'll be very happy to try to pick up one of those. Don't put it in a lottery like Pigeon was just saying, though. Please, I don't want to take a crapshoot, if you will, every pun intended, on getting one of these colorful buses. I'd rather just be like, buy a bus. Maybe take a chance with whatever the color will be. I mean, that's fine. I'm all right with that. But at the end of the day, I want to know what I'm getting. You know, I didn't necessarily come from a lot of crypto or that type of stuff. I used to play video games. I found an awesome community, wanted to continue with that. So I don't necessarily take these gambles or these leaps, if you will.
Yeah. I mean, you know, if it was and I did shoot for the bus and I got it, it'd almost be like a really great birthday present.
It would.
What about birthdays?
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Now eat some cake.
Now eat some cake. One of these days, I want some cake. I'm tired of listening to it without any.
So we have 2 Uplanders today that we are going to celebrate their Upland birthday.
Happy birthday!
3 years for both of them. One of them is 8/2/22 and 8/1/22. Crassy J, and Leo Costa 1. Make sure you send them a happy birthday note. I'm actually going to reserve a map asset for both one of these players just to say happy birthday and congratulations for 3 years in Upland.
3 years. That's a long time. It's a long time.
That is a long time. I just made 3 years myself not that long ago. And you know who else has been in Upland a long time?
Who's that?
Our next guest.
We have a guest?
Our guest on? Yeah, we have a guest.
Awesome.
That is not our guest. This is our guest.
Hey guys.
How you doing,
Hey,
Mesmee?
Mesmee,
I'm
welcome.
doing very well, thank you.
So we heard before the show that you had a little bit of a scare yesterday.
Yes. So anybody who's been around a long time and knows me knows that I spent 6 years living in a tiny house on purpose. So I was living in 320 square feet and for 6 years with a composting toilet, and the tiny house was on a farm. In January, I bought a house, a real house with a flushing toilet, and it's at the beach. I live in Washington State, so I'm at the beach. And so last night was a constant, do I leave? Do I not leave? Do I have dogs? What about my dogs' lives? So we were all playing Tsunami Watch last night, so I didn't get a lot of sleep.
I'm good to hear you're safe. Was it?
Yeah, I'm good. When I finally just went to bed, I figured if I was going to die in my sleep, that's the best way to go. So
Almost like the sad thing that happened in Texas with everybody.
yeah.
So
I like your outlook. I like it.
Yeah, I would have felt bad for the dogs, but they're small. Maybe they'd float,
Yeah.
they'll figure it out.
But you didn't float away, and we got you here. Luckily, we're very happy to have you here as one of our. What is this? What is this now? Our fourth guest?
This would be our third guest.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Third
Very
guest.
cool. Very cool.
Yeah, episode 1 we didn't have a guest.
That's right.
We wanted it to be a big surprise.
That's right.
Go ahead, Puppet.
No, I was going to say, and we did want to have you here for a reason. Mesmee, if the community does not know that's reading and listening, she does represent a node in Upland. And we are going to let her tell us actually where that is. I do know where. I don't want you to think I don't. I have a building there. Go ahead, Mesmee. Please let us know.
Yeah, so my Upland business partner, Nomadan, and I, we own Sunrise Vegas, which is the top right-hand corner of Las Vegas. It is a mix of massive properties, huge, gigantic properties, and then teeny, tiny properties. We did pick it on purpose because of that, and I've been saying forever to people, don't forget, we're going to need to buy big properties. We're going to need big properties for things. And so we intentionally chose to put all of our love and resources and energy into Sunrise Vegas. My business partner, Nomadan, lives in Colombia, Bogota, Colombia. And so he and I trade off on different aspects of running the node. And then our server for Discord is Dynamic Node Builders. And the reason for that is that we want to be known just not as the Sunrise node, but Americans, we know the phrase, look for the helpers. And I was trying to explain to Nomadan one day early on that's how I wanted to approach things from the beginning, is we wanted to be the helpers. We wanted to be the people that if someone had a question or if someone needed help, they could call us, get a hold of us. And if we couldn't help them, we absolutely knew who could. We could send them in the right direction. So we are the helpers, which does not translate in Bogota, Colombia. They don't have that phrase. But I think Nomadan's got it now. Look for the helpers. We're the helpers.
It's awesome.
Okay.
I love that phrase.
And I have to say, my home address is in Sunrise. Always has been, always will be. Very first property I ever bought in Upland is there. And
Wow.
That's how we
Very
met,
cool.
because I saw you doing all sorts of things. And I was like, who is this guy? I don't know this guy. And the more I watched you, you were buying up properties left and right. You were always treasure hunting. And I reached out to Pigeon and I said, hey, I don't know who you are, but looks like I should. And we've been friends ever since.
yeah, right in the beginning of my Upland journey.
Well, I'd say you both share wanting to help out newcomers and older players alike as well. So I'm not surprised that you two met each other. So yeah, please tell us more about this node. What makes this your node, the area that you like? If you could elaborate a little bit more on that.
Yeah, so Nomadan and I have a mutual vision of Sunrise, and then we each have our little side projects off of that. For me, I wanted to be able to own a space of Upland that was mine, that I had control over. And part of that is we never have control over Upland. We don't know what they're going to do. And we've all seen that, where they say, oh, for example, we're going to open cafes. And then, oh, cafes are no longer a thing. So we don't have control over Upland. What we do have control over is owning the property that we own. And so part of it for me was, although I can't control what Upland's going to do in the future, what I can do is buy as many properties as I can in this one neighborhood and have control over that neighborhood and build as much as I can. And that will allow me to help other people. That will allow me to be able to do things like build factories. And so if someone has an idea and they want to build something for the game, but they don't have a factory, I can build it for them. If someone wants to sell something, but they don't have their own shop, then I will own that shop, or Nomadan will own that shop, and we'll sell it for you. So that was our vision from the beginning, is just making sure we were a one-stop, all things, all-encompassing place that we had control over. And then I give away so many properties, so many houses. Like anytime anybody's reached out to me that's new or whatever, and I've said like, I'm just starting, I'm like, hey, here's a house. Now you have a house. So I do give away a lot of the things that we own, but from the very beginning, I felt the safest bet, if we were going to put our time and our energy and our money into Upland, I wanted to own a neighborhood. Now, Nomadan has a side project that I am very, very proud of, and that is he is very into art and artists. And so what he has been doing for the past year is trying to get artists that are in the Bogota, Colombia area involved in Upland and having them have a platform to show their art, whether that's making structure ornaments or map assets or other things. So some of these artists might be painters, they might be sculptors, they might be, whatever, poets. But we're trying to find ways to have artists be able to help get artist exposure, basically, through Upland. So that's his passion side project, which fits in very well into Sunrise. My passion side project, which again, relying on Upland for, unfortunately, is trees. I want trees, I want plants, I want to be the one node in all of Upland that has parks and forests. And I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and apparently we're getting closer. So I don't have control over my passion project. Nomadan has a little more control over his passion project.
And I know a lot of people call me the king of Vegas, but if anybody plays chess, they know the queen is actually the better on the board, and Mesmee is actually the queen of Vegas. She outranks me in Vegas by a good bit, and you just don't hear as much of Mesmee as you do me. So that's.
There aren't a lot of people in the game that have a louder mouth than I do, but you do. So, and one of the reasons that you don't hear about me as much is I hate Discord. Everybody knows that I hate Discord, and I hate it with a passion. So I don't spend a lot of time on Discord anymore. I did for a long time, just out of the necessity to communicate with people and expose Sunrise and all of these things. And anymore, I'm like, I leave it up to Nomadan. Discord is a place that it's my personal hell. So.
And so everybody knows, put it out there, I am going to be running when it happens for the mayor of Vegas. And I talked with Mesmee about this before to make sure that she was all right. Make sure I'm like, Mesmee, if you want to run for it, go ahead. If not, I'm going to run. That
and I want to be clear.
I have for Mesmee in Vegas.
I don't do anything without my business partner, Nomadan, and we had a long telephone conversation about it and the pros and cons, and we decided that you are the better fit to be mayor of Vegas, because at the end of the day, we're passionate about Sunrise. We're not passionate about the entire Vegas landscape. So we felt that you would be a better fit, and you have my vote, you have Nomadan's vote, and I hope that the people in our node will stand behind you, because I think you're the right fit.
Thank you, Mesmee. Appreciate that.
My golly, both of you. Is this breaking news? Holy mackerel. You guys just talked that out right here live. That's crazy. Pigeon, congratulations on your running.
Yeah. So
Wow.
remember, I am running. I have not made mayor yet because I've had so many people in my inbox. Congratulations on Mayor of Vegas. I'm like, thank you. Hasn't happened yet. But I
All right. Well,
guess my
everybody
campaigning
listening.
is doing good.
Everybody listening. Pigeon is running.
Pigeon
We're
is
just
running, and the Sunrise node is standing behind him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I 100% back Sunrise, doing everything I can. I got the police station going for us over there. Any other builds that I can get going, I will. When I had my cafe, I told Mesmee, I have this cafe. You know where it's going, all right? It's going in Sunrise.
And when you won the plane in Vegas, the first thing I said to you is, you better fucking park that plane in Sunrise or I will kill you. So.
I have a question of curiosity, if possible. Mesmee, how do you reach out to newcomers, new players to join the node?
Yeah, so a lot of times someone will reach out to me directly. They'll message me in Discord and say, you know, hey, I see that you own a lot of property. I'm new here. I'm looking for help with X or Y. Sometimes people will message me and say, hey, Mesmee, I got contacted by a player and I think you'd be a better person to help answer their question. Sometimes I just see somebody struggling for whatever reason. Like I'll see somebody put up a small, tiny house in Sunrise, and I look and they have like a year and a half in order for that thing to get built. And I'll just reach out to them. I'll be like, oh, I see you're new. I see you're trying to build. Let me help you out with that. We'll get some spark on that and get it going for you. So it's a combination of things, but I've been around long enough now that, again, I have the things that I'm good at. Nomadan has the things that he's good at, but boy, do we know everybody. So we can always point people in the right direction, and we do that a lot with folks. So it really is a mix. I don't spend time on new Upland Twitter and new Upland Discord because it's the same question every time, which is, how do you make money in Upland? Right. And I just got asked that recently, and it was a good reminder for me to be able to say, well, last year I got a tax form from Upland, and I made over $5,000 in Upland. If you think I can just give you an answer on how to make money in Upland in a 30-second message, it's not going to happen.
No.
Right.
The best thing is just to say patience. This is more about the community and building, and anything that you make will be something of, it happens when you're not really trying. If you're out there trying to force a lot of this, you're going down. If you hadn't gotten in a long time ago, to make the money now, it's not the same.
Yeah, I go back and forth. I believed that for a long time, and then sometimes I go, well, you know what? I'm seeing some new players making some really smart, strategic decisions that are making money. But again, there's so much to learn. Like when you're onboarding a new player, you can't explain Upland to them in an hour or even a day. I mean, it takes people a good 6 months to figure out everything that's going on in Upland. And so where you make your money, how you make your money, it all has to do with what your gameplay is too.
So, well, I think we've learned one thing from this. Sunrise is the place to be.
Which, let me throw in, Nomadan and I had a meeting this weekend, and because there is very few properties that are for sale in Sunrise, we both put up properties for sale that already have builds on them. So if someone is looking for a new home and wants to make Sunrise their permanent residence, or if you just don't own any properties in Sunrise and you'd like to, we did put a handful of properties up for sale. I think about 20 or 25 properties up for sale that already have homes on them, so that people have a place to come and can get started right away.
That's awesome.
Ready to go.
One other thing I want to throw in before I forget, Nomadan does NFtopia every year, twice a year, which if you don't know is an online NFT conference. And we go every year to NFtopia as Sunrise Vegas, and we represent Upland at NFtopia. And again, our bent on that is to bring in new players, particularly artists that are looking for ways to expand whatever they're doing and get more exposure through Upland. And NFtopia is coming up again. I want to say the 16th to the 18th of August.
Where's that going?
Do you have any use for a puppet?
Always.
Great, I love it. Thank you. Share the link in our Discord. What's
Yeah.
right? Sorry, I went to the dentist. My mouth is all jacked up. I gotta go.
Marty. He's our chat moderator.
Yeah, he comes out from behind the curtain sometimes, and we regret it. I'm sorry about that, Mesmee. How unprofessional.
It fucking happens.
More than it should.
Well, you met Marty at Genesis Week.
I got to meet you in person at Genesis Week, which was the highlight of my trip.
Wow.
Thank you.
I don't know if I met Marty at Genesis Week. I might have met somebody.
Face. I may not only met you. Remember when you kicked me out of your hotel? Never mind. All right, come on.
Don't you even dare go there. Whoever was in the bar, that's who I met. I don't remember if it was Marty or somebody else.
Marty was at the bar.
If it was in the bar, then I couldn't tell you. As a matter of fact, at one point, Marty did get passed around the bar. So,
well, Mesmee, we thank you so much for coming on tonight.
Yes,
it's great to talk to you. We talk all the time.
We do.
Mesmee's a really great friend of mine. Like I said, since the beginning of Upland, we connected and been in talks. So Mesmee has done amazing things in the Sunrise node, is always out to help people. You start a build, Mesmee's like, all right, I'll help you stake it. I'll do this. I'll do that. Just come in here. Let's work together. It's the epitome of community building. And that is Mesmee.
Yeah, not only that, if I can as well, I see often in the comment general section of chat, people are looking for a node that are new to the game. So if you do stumble across this video, we will share this on our Discord as well. We'll share a link to the node. We'll share a link. Can you say the name of that again? NFT?
So it's NFtopia is the conference that is held. It's an online web-only conference. It's held a couple times a year. And it's free. You can go on your phone or your computer and go. Our Discord server is Dynamic Node Builders, and we are Sunrise Vegas.
Awesome.
Make sure to put a link to that in the description.
That's where you can find it, guys. Mesmee, so awesome to have you as our third, we just found out, guest. Going down in history.
All right. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Bye.
Wow. Mesmee's such a great person.
Amazing person. You don't hear about people that help out people who join the nodes like that. I mean, seriously, if you're looking for a place that's going to join you with open arms, apparently you just found one. So looking for a node, guys, look out. I mean, they're literally making properties available in a node that's sold out. That's how welcoming they are. So awesome to have you, Mesmee.
In honor of Mesmee, I think we have something to do.
Oh.
Yeah! New player in the house.
Woo!
So we have a new player. It's Kale Cat, who has just started Upland not that long ago. They've already made it from visitor into Upland status. When I first contacted them, they were still a visitor, and I'm like, hey, we'd like to do something with you on the show, this and that. They got all excited and already brought themselves up to Uplander. So we're not going to be able to do a send-off today. I mean, you still could if you're in St. Denis, but we have their properties there. So I figured instead of doing a send-off, we have another option here. Let's go to Kale Cat.
I love it. What's going on? Well, while you're bringing that up, I do want to say, Shaq, we did not time you out. I'm not sure if anybody's having any trouble with the chat. Please let us know in chat. Wait, how does that work out? Never mind. Just let us know if you're having trouble on our Discord, I guess.
So, well, sometimes what happens is if somebody gets timed out and they're getting ready to get timed out, another comment pops up. Marty the puppet can only do what he can with his felt fingers, and accidents happen. It's please just understand. You reach out to us, we'll get you straight. So, Kale Cat has a property here on 378 Rue Murillo,
Okay.
and they started a build.
Oh, would you look at that?
Instead of leveling them up and contributing, we'll go ahead and throw some Sparklet on there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Help them out. Get some Sparklet going.
Well, that is awesome.
It's also a lot easier to throw some Sparklet instead of traveling all the way to St. Denis to do some sins.
No, I'm with
It's
you.
the lesser of two evils. So
Absolutely.
let's help out this player here. Show them what the community does in Upland as far as helping people, especially someone who's new and excited in Upland. Those are the people that we really want to get behind and let them know what Upland's about.
100%.
Let them know if they have any questions, reach out. We're here to help them make Upland the best experience possible.
Not only that, with us doing this show right now, you guys are winning all of this Sparklet and Sparklet Wars. So you can help stake all of that while we're busy. You're winning it all. So you can stake all of that on this building. Just saying.
Yeah. Oh, and talking about things going on in Upland. But besides the wars, we've had a lot of other stuff going on.
We sure have.
And, I mean, there's only one way to go into this. Yes, Marty. There is soap opera drama in Upland.
Wow. What is our budget on this show exactly?
About as much as we have to spend on doing the Sparklet Wars right now.
Oh, you had to bring it back. We're trying our best.
So, if anybody's been following any of the other shows going on, we have the feud between the Hyde Park Ninjas and the Upland After Dark show.
That's right.
Lots of shots fired between them.
Oh, it got heated.
It's just so much juicy details.
I'm so glad we have nothing to do with it. I mean, I was like, good thing we're on the outside looking in for that.
You have the kiss cam going on over here. You have the ninjas going to jail over there.
I know.
You've got them working to try to work things out. And it's just so much to follow.
From our point of view, we want everybody to get along, guys, just so that, so we hope that they all make up.
No, they could kiss and make up.
Oh.
So, yeah. Going on, since we're talking about the wars.
Yeah. Oh.
We have Sparklet Wars PVE return today.
All right, hit us up in chat. How many of you out there are fighting this dang robot? Why is he not dropping? Why did these freaking drones come back as soon as we knocked them down? I'm exhausted. I want to go to bed. I'm an old man. What do you think about it, Pigeon?
I asked X1. They had the 2-level increase if you defeated the Collector Protocol, which I wish they would have changed the name of that thing because everybody's looking to kill CP. It said if you did it in 12 hours, you got 2-level bump.
Ooh.
Did y'all really calculate, can this be done in 12 hours? Because if anything like the first wars, that wasn't happening. And they said that yes, it is definitely possible. Not likely,
Oh,
possible. I don't know how that would be possible.
but not possible.
So that started this morning at 9 a.m. PT. We have until Friday, August 1st, 9 a.m. PT to try to defeat the collective protocol. If you're not out there looking for those drones, please post it in the in-game chat, the actual address of the drone. That way you can find them, knock them down.
On top of the in-game chat, they also have a separate Sparklet Wars channel in the Discord chat where people are dropping some addresses in there for you as well. You only need one cannon to grab some points. I believe Pigeon is going to end up covering the bonuses that you could actually achieve with those points. So take advantage of it. This is, I think, where the direction that this game's going to head in. Actually, it's well.
I said the same thing, Lightning. No way in 12. That would be the coordination to make that happen. Every cannon would have to be in the exact spot as soon as a drone was found, and I just can't see it. They do have the 2 leaderboards in the game. You want to talk about the leaderboards, Puppet?
Yeah, the leaderboards. There's a leaderboard in the game, and is my video still moving on your end, by the way?
No.
We'll move along with that. The leaderboard, there's 2 leaderboards, one of which is the leaderboard that displays the points remaining on the drones and on the robot. The other leaderboard is going to be an individual point count. If you could take over for that, I'll see if I can figure this out.
You want me to throw that up there? Here you go.
Sure.
These are the 2 that you're talking about here? Puppet. So this one, I don't know where Puppet went. This one shows what's remaining left on the drones and the collective protocol. Then we have the individual scores right here based off of the damage you have done to those. We'll find out where Puppet went somewhere, and we'll get back to this. So part of the winning is going to be 12 hours. You get 2 level bumps plus Uppies prizes for the top player rewards. 16 hours, 1.5, 24 plus 1. If you're within 36, you get a half level with 48.25 level increase. One of the other things that you're going to get, the top 10 players who score points will get lore number 10, and the top 25 will get lore number 9 in the Genesis, which is something we've been asking for a while, because we're all trying to get that awesome monolith. And we are going to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. This is a scene from earlier.
Technical difficulties.
While the shield was down on the collective protocol, and you can see the number of cannons just trying to do massive damage to that collective protocol. We're trying to take them down. So if you have any cannons, get out there, get yourself some points, try to get yourself a level up on your earnings for the season of harvest. This won't go for the sizzle season. This will count towards your harvest season increase.
That's right.
Put my S is right there.
Oh, you're doing great. Can you hear me again?
I can hear you again, Puppet.
Apologies. We're going to have to work with a green screen for a few as well. Again, this war, and this is actually a byproduct of what's been going on with the war, because Pigeon and I have been working so hard on this war that we actually didn't even have everything set up perfectly for the show. But it sucked us in a bit. I gotta admit. What would you say, Pigeon?
I think you and SC might be long lost cousins.
I got no problem with that.
No, I'm loving the wars. I was so excited. Wish it didn't start on the day we had a show. But it is what it is. As soon as the show's over, you damn well guarantee I'm gonna be out there fighting it.
Right. No, exactly. Yeah, I'll be back in there too, trying to put my cannons back into a position. I do think that the cannons have held their, I have to say, held their value. Some of the highest NFTs in Upland so far. So, I mean, I'm loving it so far. I've got a bunch of them. I'm not going to get rid of them anytime soon. Pigeon, how are you doing with the cannons?
I'm doing good with the cannons. I have a decent amount, not the greatest, but I've been very strategic in my movements with them to make sure that I'm always scoring the most amount of points, getting the properties where I can, keeping that bird's eye, always looking. Where's that drone? Where's that drone? Moving it as quick as possible.
Yeah, there's been a lot of collaboration with everybody out there, which has been awesome. People literally separated Chicago into 3 sections, if you were in the chat earlier. And we're combing all the different sections, helping out each other. I see a drone here. This one's not going to last long. Move it. You know, we did notice some prices go through the roof on some of the properties when we were trying to move in there. But I'll say, all in all, I don't think it took over the game completely. I think that honestly, a way that moving forward, Upland can help that is by sending out a bunch of drones right off the rip. I don't know if they're going to continue with this setup to do a PVE or they're going PvP later. I'm interested to see that as well. I also have an idea to think that they might actually take these treasure chests. I forget if it's offense or defense. I always forget those. But they might take the treasure defense and use those at some point coming up. We'll see what happens with it. But I'm collecting treasure chests just in case.
It would be nice to see maybe a little twist of it where instead of us attacking them, we get attacked, have to do some type of, you know, protection of the eyes on the map.
Oh, interesting.
How well can we protect the eyes or the monuments?
Yeah.
Something else just to switch it up instead of just an attack.
Oh, geez, look at this. So we got this just in. Breaking news. The robot is almost at 50% health.
Wow.
Wow. You know, I wouldn't know. We're running a show right now, Twilk. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
I know.
Twilk went to work earlier, to be fair. So, to be honest, we can give him.
We had to give him a chance to catch back up.
That's what it was, exactly.
So there was a little bit of people thought the Sparklet Wars 4 was going to happen because they manufactured the special team Jeep.
Yeah,
and that was out there.
Yeah, we did. It's a pretty cool looking Jeep.
It is. It's very close. I have to thank Ant-Man for pointing that out. He was right on top of it. Ant-Man also thinking there might be a little bit close to his cart design that was out there.
Oh,
so
interesting.
What you're gonna have to do is once Ant-Man's carts come out, you're gonna have to check those out and compare them. Take a look, see what you think. Are they very similar? Because Ant-Man had his a long time ago. And of all the things, this is Sparklet Wars, and a lot of people have said, we're not using Spark. We're not building anything. We're just attacking. And everybody wants to know what's going on with Spark.
Right.
Welcome to Sparklet's Market Price.
So,
Ooh, wow.
we like to cover Sparklet. Go over how it's been doing, what's it at. We had a pretty decent week with a 3.5% increase in the past 7 days on Sparklet. And that, I mean, that's just, look at that jump up. And then it just kind of stayed and going back up again. We want to see Sparklet continue to go up. For those who are holding, yes, I know the people who are buying want to see it, you know, cheap as can be so they can keep getting it. But we need to get the value of Sparklet hopefully back one day to what it was when Spark first was released. And just interesting looking at the past month of Spark, it's up 4.25% in the past month, which is pretty good. If we can just keep that onward trend of going up, that's all we need to do. Just keep going. Talking about Sparklet today, the store released, and it's pretty much sold out. The $10, $50, $100, and $300 package, all gone. Leaving just the $20 package, which, as most people know, and as normal, is not the best value if you're buying from the store.
Right.
You
And you've
can
been,
go ahead.
you have been saying that too. So
It
I
has.
talked to Pigeon earlier this morning, and I said that I was interested in getting some Spark. We had talked about it. He said to grab two of the Niners. And while we were fighting that robot, they all disappeared. So this stuff's getting snatched up pretty fast, from at least what I'm seeing.
It is. And even though we have it in the store, which is the easiest way, you can still buy it on the exchanges. You go jump through all the hoops to bridge it in. If you need help with that, reach out in the community. I'm going to tell you, I am not the best person for that. That's why I enjoy buying it in the store, because I'm always like, hey, how do I do this again? I don't remember.
Yeah.
I got to do this.
And don't live in Connecticut, because we have so many regulations you're not able to buy.
So once again, this week, Sparklet from what it was the week before, the amount you got dropped, obviously that is because the price of Sparklet has risen. So the number of Sparklet you get is not the same.
Right.
I mean, just everything going on with Sparklet I think is what's really moving the price of Sparklet. And what was that comment that was just up? Point what?
Yeah, let's throw that up again. There you go.
Yeah. It's sitting at 0.177.
And
That's
this
pretty good.
is with the anticipation of multiple properties per address as well. Multiple structures per property, rather, which we're looking forward to. I can't imagine it making this go down. Not financial advice from me, at least.
There is a lot of Sparklet requirements in Upland right now. We just can't get enough of it. So the demand,
dang it.
the demand for Sparklet is there. We just need to get it. And talking about the demand for Sparklet and the things that we're doing with Sparklet, we got some information about Uppies.
Yeah. Yep. We were talking. We didn't have a lot of information come out this week. Pigeon and I were talking, so we were curious about what we're going to have on the show. And they didn't disappoint us right at the end here, did they?
No, they caught us today with so much stuff. That's another reason we're scrambling, trying to put all this together, play the wars,
Moving our cannons.
Do that. Where's that? Oh, hold on, wait. We still got to get the information for the ticker. Then we got to do this. I'm surprised. I still have hair in my head. Which, yes, I do have hair.
Yeah,
You always
he's got
wear a
hair,
hat.
guys. I don't listen to the rumors. He's got hair. It's real. They're not plugs. Stop it.
I'm just comfortable in a hat. It's like my pacifier. So
Yes.
this is gonna be a representation of what we're gonna see with the Uppies.
Look at this.
It's gonna show you sort of like the Uppies that are available in that neighborhood. I think some that are free, some that can be found. They haven't gone much in detail of this, and they said that a lot of this representation can change. So, but they're giving us more information. We've been asking, what's with Uppies? How is this going to work? Even just this is quenching some of that thirst we have about the Uppies. That gives us a little bit more of, ooh, exciting. Let's get some more going. And what the property card should look like with the number of residents that are in that.
Right.
Pretty sure the only way you will see residents is if you have an actual structure built on that property. And remember, residents will be on living structures the service structures will be what attracts uppies to want to come live in your neighborhood. So they're two different things. What are you thinking, Puppet?
Well, you need somewhere for them to live. You need somewhere for them to play. I imagine somewhere for them to work. I do remember, I guess, the Sim City or one of those games back in the day. They had an industry area and they had a residential area, and you had to keep a balance, or else the smog would kill all the people. I don't know, because I always made a volcano come and melt them all before I got to that point. But I think that there might be some kind of balance like that. I'm honestly not sure what they're thinking on their end. I imagine they've got a lot of balancing to figure out. I want my Uppies number to be big. From what I hear, you can get a cool looking Uppie and put it in the building that you like. So I like that idea. I could picture that little guy living in there and make all kinds of AI videos of them. But I'm looking. You guys all know I'm looking forward to Uppies. I'm okay with it just being numbers on the map. With it having the potential of being something down the road that might be a little bit more enjoyable. I did like that slide because Valley Oak only had 20 Uppies, and I was like, oh, good thing I didn't buy Valley Oak. But other than that, I mean, I am interested to see where they go with it. It's just another aspect. I'm going to be collecting. I think they look cool. I think they look fun. It's all part of why I'm in the game. I like the little cool looking things. So I don't know. What do you think, Pigeon? Tell me about it.
I'm liking it. I like the fact that you'll be able to see on your property card or on your user profile the number of uppies you have, what your influence score is going to be. I mean, is the influencer score going to be just a number that can keep going up, or is it like from 0 to 1,000? What is there going to be a cap on that? There's just, once again, so much more information that we need to really balance this out and figure it. But we're getting something. They're showing us some of their game plan, how they're going to work this, breaking it down into the different like cities and neighborhoods of how you have your uppies and where they're at. I think X1 even said it's going to kind of show you the buildings that you have. It's just so much that's going to web together to make this all work, and that's what we need to work on.
Yeah, I want to hit this comment real quick. If anybody gets Uppie Goldberg out there, please contact me. I'm very interested in collecting that Uppie. No, I'm just kidding. Burn that thing. Yeah, no, I agree. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I think that the influence score, I think that the Uppie score, those are both going to be things that are going to play against each other. I'm interested to see how that's going to happen. I'm more interested in the Uppie score. I want Uppies. I'll be honest, I'm not too interested about the influence, but I'll see how that'll play out too.
Well, if your influence score is not good, you're not going to get the Uppies. Unless you're going to the ones where you have to hunt and play the game to try to rock, paper, scissors, win them, or whatever game it's going to be.
Right. I do want to see what game it's going to be too, because if I am interested in these, I want to see what game I'm spending my time in. I spent hours in treasure hunting back in the day. I might end up doing the same here. I got a feeling.
And talking about Uppies and the influencer score, you know what dropped again today? New service structures.
Right.
So those released today. You will have until August 2nd, 9 a.m. PT to pick up any of these service structures. After that, you will need to buy them secondary from someone who built them, or use my services to help build, or find someone else out there. And
yeah. You could see Uppie Goldberg right there. Look at her. I love that Uppie. Anyways, yeah, they did. They came out with a couple more buildings. Pigeon and I, we have a disease called FOMO that comes up sometimes, but I think a lot of people do. We don't know what these are going to do yet. We don't know why you need these yet. I did ask the last episode for there to be a little bit more information released before more came out. We got a little bit of information on these uppies. I want to know a little bit more, to be honest. I want to know what these are going to be used for. What are we doing with them? And if they're just sitting on the property and they look cool, that's fine. And they just look cool, and I'm still going to want them. I'm not going to lie to you, but I'd like to know that.
Like I said, uppies or not, I am super excited to just have something better to build. So we'll go over these builds real quick. You do have the bakery for $5, minimum spark 160, 39,000 max, which will build in 8 days, 15 hours. Map grid, you need at least 4x5 of the little square grids, approximately 35 up to or larger, depending on the shape of your property. I did not really like putting these up to sizes, but everybody was asking for them, so that gives you somewhat of an idea. The bowling alley, $7, 500 sparklet minimum, 60,000 max, 21 days, 13 hours to build if you fully stake it. A map grid of 9x13, which is equivalent to about 150 up to or more, depending on the size. Note that depending on size is the most important part. Then we got the courthouse. I guess that's where all the bad uppies are going to have to go after they get out the police station to go figure out what's going to happen. So $10, you can pick up the right to build as many courthouses as you need for your neighborhoods. 500 minimum, 63,000 max. 22 days, 22 hours to build it fully staked. Map grid of 8x12, approximately 125 plus up to size on the sides. And that is the uppies and these new service structures. I tell you, I'm excited about these structures. I really am.
Everything I just said, I'm really excited to see them in point of view. I'm excited to see them on my properties. I'm excited to own them. I'm excited to see them in races. Since they started doing the same townhouse cookie cut over and over again, I've been looking forward to some different things coming out. So, I'm not necessarily taking the complete negative side of that. I just want to get a little bit more, give us a little bit more information. Let us know what's going on. A little sprinkle.
Well, and that's what they did today. They gave us a little bit about the uppies. And then, oh, by the way, here, attract them with these builds. And the point is, as you're like, okay, I have my neighborhood now. So I don't need to really buy too many of these. But we're going to get more city releases. We're going to continue to grow the world of Upland. And you're going to need these structures for later as these new cities develop to try to attract uppies based off of those new cities. So having these in your arsenal to build really isn't a bad thing.
Yeah, again, I teach their own, but I'm looking forward to having some uppy cards in my assets. So,
yeah. And then the last thing we have to go over today, we got something in the store today.
Upland Marketplace, where dreams ignite. Come on down, the price is right.
We got the catchy song. I'm not too sure on the prices.
I play that all the time on my headset.
Ignore that we accept Upix. I mean, I guess you could get it for Upix if you wait for someone to buy it and then sell it for Upix.
Right.
Oh, what was that? That was not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
We have the Sizzle season passes that are
War fatigue.
We have not heard. We were hoping to get something to talk about Sizzle season and what's coming up. I'm guessing that we're going to get that information tomorrow, the day before Sizzle season starts.
Yes, I know. I'm hoping to. I'm hoping to get some big information. We'll see tomorrow, I hope.
But if you're trying to get this, looks like they're going to have 4 of these passes. Probably have another fusion pass. It's been kind of a theme the past 4 seasons we've had that.
Yeah, I think so.
Collect them all and go. But get out there. Pretty much we'll have by Tuesday to burn this to be eligible for all the drops that will happen in Upland. And I am going to work my best to find out what those drops are to showcase them on here. I reached out to X1, so X1, if you're watching, you could give me that information. I'll push it out there. Take something off your plate. Let's go work on getting those uppies more active in Upland, and we'll take care of broadcasting what's new each week with the drops on these passes.
Absolutely.
Oh, so Puppet.
Yeah.
You about ready to head out and start taking care of these drones and try to knock out this collector protocol?
I'm so afraid of what we're going to go back to. I don't know what's going to be remaining on that war field. I feel like I know Chicago up and down now.
Well, before we go, we got a quick little video to highlight all the other people that are in the broadcasting. And we do have a new one that is going to be starting Saturday night. I apologize. I missed the link and everything. I was so caught up with the wars. I will adjust this, but Scoob is starting a show on Saturday night. I would have to pull that. I'm going to look for that while you watch this. So, Clue Crew by Scoob is starting. It's going to be on a YouTube channel. He has it on. The pilot episode is going to start on the 2nd at 9:30 p.m. ET. And then he's going to be every week after that. I will get that link in our Discord to go over it. And I do have to get the links of everyone else's shows in our Discord. Wars is just, it's got me blinded.
We're different. We've come back different people after this wars. You probably can tell, man. Look at it. Look at his eyes. You can see he's seen some stuff.
Well, it's definitely going to be a fun show.
That's right.
Just felt like so much got missed, but hey, we'll look back and laugh at this one day, and we'll remember. Blame it on the wars.
Yep.
We got one last thing to do tonight, and then we're going back to it.
Time for a bunch of prizes to be given away.
Woo!
We have three map assets. We have some water towers and a light pole. Puppet, do you remember who this is from?
I just had a brain fart when I was asking. We're going to have to look it out. We'll put this into our chat as well. These were given to us for our first promotion for map assets. If you're in chat, let us know now. But we'll be giving these away, and when we do give them away to a player, we'll let you know where they came from, obviously.
So we're doing hashtag robot for this.
Hashtag robot.
Wars. Getting there in the comments. Let's get some of this given away. We have a 10-pack of pigeon markers.
All right.
Like I like to say, is great for not only low sin fees, but protecting your properties. You got a collection property, you're afraid you might sell, someone might offer a trade, throw a map asset on it. Can't do anything with it with a map asset. Well, not now. So
it's the map asset that sells itself, Pigeon.
It's the property marker marking it in many ways than just one.
No, it's marking it.
Look, we're giving away
Whoa.
the Genesis go-kart?
No, don't give that away. Let's just skip the slide. They didn't see it. They
Okay,
didn't see
all
it.
right.
Just, yeah.
Genesis go kart. We'll skip that.
Yeah, no, you didn't see that. All right. No,
25,000
we're giving
up.
it away. No, we'll give you the card too. Screw it. Throw it in. 25K in the card.
This will help you get at least one property closer to that collector protocol or drone that you're trying to attack.
Yeah, because we all know the prices went up on those. Come on, get those robots in, everybody.
All right, and oh my God, is that a BE
Ooh, look at that.
Golden Gear Grazer?
We have good prizes on this show.
We're giving so much shit away in here. I
Yeah.
can't even keep track of it.
I gotta start watching this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marty. Is Marty gonna try to win again?
I don't know. Is Marty in there? He should.
I don't know. Marty's supposed to be in there taking care of the chat. But from what
Yeah,
I
I know.
hear, Marty messing up.
I think so. I think you're right.
Because I got Shacklin up in here saying that she must have got modded. Shacklin, I hope you made it back. I'm sorry.
Listen, Shaq and I go back. All right, I'm sorry, Shaq. All right, you said something about my crown last week, and I pressed the button. Let's just move along, everybody. All right, Shaq, I still love you. I'm sorry.
Marty, I just have one thing to say.
I'm sorry.
Your stunt double with the nose, he's actually
Yeah.
doing a better job right now.
Oh, screw you, Birdie, man. I'm out of here.
Well, Marty not pushing them buttons right, so I got to push Marty's buttons.
Felt fingers, everybody.
What you said? He's only got 3 fingers. All right, Shaq made it back. Thanks, Shaq. I'm good to know you made it back. Are we
All right, she
ready?
forgives Marty.
All right, people, we are about to start pulling for these awesome prizes we're giving away.
Let's do it.
So the first thing we're going to give away is the set of towers.
Ooh.
You have time to get in. Now, you could be risking it and
Yeah,
waiting
kids get close.
and putting your name in towards the end to try to catch that Golden Gear Glazer BE, but I wouldn't suggest you to. Put it in now.
I love that cute little llama with the gears coming out all steampunk made out of gold like that. That's a nice little... All right, move it along. Here we go. All right. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right.
I hope KO didn't watch that video.
Yeah, I know. You know, now we got to deal with if you watch the video or not. You reach out to him for that, all right?
No, hey, you have those. You got to give them to him.
That guy knows jujitsu. I'm not messing with him.
Oh, I hope he mailed out the thing I bought from their show the other day.
Oh, yeah.
At least now that's out in the mail before he could do anything to it.
Congratulations, KO. Don't hurt us. He's not a small guy by any means, everybody. You've probably seen him.
This one is going to be for the 10-pack of pigeon markers.
Let's go. Save those properties.
Michael Kohler.
Congratulations, Michael. All right.
If you don't mind just DMing me or posting your name in chat. That way I can make sure it's going to the right person.
Hit up that Discord. Easiest way to get a hold of us for your prizes if we have not contacted you.
And don't forget, get in our Discord in the giveaway section. Put your name in.
Ever running 10K. That's it.
10K.
Never watch the show again. Everybody, it sucks. Just put your name in there and take off.
So this next one is going to be for the Genesis cart.
Oh, man.
Who is going to get the Genesis cart?
We'll put my name in there. Oh,
RDP.
RDP. I think RDP is the winner from the past. No.
RDP has been almost every week winning. But you know what? I thank you, RDP, for coming on, catching the show, and supporting us, along with everybody else that's been out there.
Absolutely.
Big thanks to Mesmee. Remember, you got #robot.
Yeah.
Not many more. If you haven't gotten in, get in now.
Yeah.
We're getting to do another one. This one is going to be for 25,000 Uppies.
25K. Get in there. It's one fraction of a price of a property near one of the drones. Whoa! Level up tech.
Level
I
up
think that's
tech.
new winner, right? Congratulations.
That is a new winner on our show.
Wow, nice.
Level up. Make sure you reach out so that way we have your in-game name.
Yep.
We'll get that
Yep.
Uppies out to you.
Getting that perpetual giveaway thing as well.
And last but not least, we have
Oh, I like
Golden
this.
Grazer. Gear Grazer.
Gear, yeah, it's
PVE.
hard. I had to say that one a few times when I was telling Pigeon earlier. I do
And
like it. Congrats.
this is going to go to Spy.
Wow. Well, congratulations, Spy. Is that
Spy.
another new winner for the show?
That is a new winner.
Two
And
winners.
Spy has his show that we have featured in our broadcasters.
Very cool.
So if you have not had a chance to go catch out Spy, he's doing a series of his experience through Upland from start until, and seeing how this all goes. I mean, been checking out his shows and taking it from a perspective of a new player's. It's different. We know it, but going back and looking and being able to kind of help point him in some right directions on things, it's going back into the community. And when people see the comments of, hey, you know, do this, do that, when someone's watching his trying to learn the steps through Upland, they'll see that and go, oh, yeah, all right, now I know what to do. We get this off. Well, why am I still got that up? We know Spy won. I think that's it for the show tonight.
I think that's it, too. I've got a green screen behind me, guys. Once again, we're fatigued. Thank you for sticking it through with us. For those of you that have, you are going to see us back out there on the field. If you have not joined Wars, please join them. Check them out. If you can stay up that late, that is very Pigeon.
Yeah, well, I have a feeling I'm going to be staying up very late. Well, till next week, let's get out there. Let's kick some drone ass. Let's take this collector protocol. Please say collector protocol or the. Don't like you calling it the CP. It makes me feel like you're trying to kill me. So, y'all have yourselves a good night. Enjoy. Be safe. Be nice to each other. And let's enjoy Upland.
Welcome to the show where the pixels pay rent. We're flipping fake homes, yeah, the block got spent. It's your boys in the booth, no hype, no plea, just plots, hot takes, and it's meant to be. I'm stacking tiles while I coo in the chat. Virtual turf, but my game's all that. Puppets got the mic, I got the key. We don't sell dreams, we mint them, see? Gen click it, mint it, flip it, flee. We breaking down the meta on mint to be. Two talking heads in a pixel tree. A pigeon, a puppet, and property. Mint smart, click fast, and don't get rugged. This is meant to be.